Hey, good evening there, everyone. It's Thursday, January 9th, late in the evening. Not as late as I typically record, but in the evening. Wanted to touch base with everyone, kind of give you an update. I had a large day yesterday. It was my follow up, my 2 week follow up after my surgery. And wanted to kind of give you some info on what took place at that event. Before we get started, let me thank you for continuing to watch these videos if you are. There's so much going on in the world today. I've just been taken aback so much today by the events that I've seen on TV with the fires that we've seen in LA. Got a childhood friend who had a home there with her family for 26 years and it's gone. And I look around my house right now and I see things. I see cabinets, I see books, I see pictures and family heirlooms and that kind of thing. And I just, I can't fathom what it would be like to not have that substance of your family culture around you anymore. And we celebrate the fact that no one in her family was lost. We also had President Jimmy Carter's memorial ceremonies this week, which have been very reflective for me in terms of nostalgia and thinking about things that I haven't thought about in a long time. And so that plus just your stories, you have things going on in your lives that some I don't, some I know about, some of them I don't. But thanks for taking an interest in mine. And we'll try to keep it short this evening so that you can just hear kind of what's going on in a very small nutshell. Yesterday, as I said, was the 2 week follow up. We showed up at the doctor's office. The first thing he did was X-ray it. We got to look at the new X-ray, stack it up side by side with the old X-ray. You could definitely tell the difference. You could definitely see the device inside the knee, the new joint that was there. Very interesting pictures to look at. First thing he wanted to do was to see me walk, and talked about my strategy in the rehab of going slow, being deliberate, and getting used to a new walking style, a new gait that doesn't limp, that doesn't gimp along or anything like that. And he was very pleased with what he saw in terms of my walking gait. And I was very happy about that because I think what that did was kind of gave me a curve, if you will, on the flexibility tests that he wanted to do. Like most tests I've taken in my life, I thought it was going to be this very rigorous thing. And he just said, well, here, while you're sitting there, extend your leg out as far as you can. So with my own strength, with no additional help or aids or anything like that, I just lifted it straight up, and it didn't go straight out, but he was satisfied with that. He said, that's awesome. That's right where you need to be. He said, now flex it. So again, under my own strength, under my own will, I drew my foot up under the chair. Under the chair is not a good descriptor of that. I brought it as close to the chair as I could and probably hit, 85 degrees, somewhere between 85 and 90. And again, he was very satisfied with that. And he said, hey, you're doing great. So lots of positive feedback there from him. We are now set up for a second follow-up 4 weeks from now. We also are going to transition from the in-home physical therapy to the inpatient physical therapy style. So I'm going to get hooked up with a facility near our home here in Richardson where we'll be able to do the physical therapy probably 3 times a week to start with, looking at anywhere from probably 6 to 8 weeks of that, just depending upon progress, obviously. So that was good news. It was just an uplifting piece that, coupled with the fact that over the last couple or 3 days, the knee has felt a little more mobile, a little more like life is returning to it, and that there is going to be a day that comes when it's not going to be a thing. And my goal is to be able to walk and do physical activities and that kind of thing without regard or with minimal regard to the fact that I have an artificial knee joint, if you will. So excited about that. Looking forward to a good weekend this weekend of continuing to work on extending the leg, work on flexing the leg, continue to work on the range of motion that's involved, and just keep on doing what we're doing. So did want to give you that bit of follow-up. Thanks again for watching, and hope that things are going well for you. I wish you a very happy weekend. If you're in this area of the Metroplex where we're getting some snow and ice, hope you're enjoying that and that you're not having to get out and mess around with it too much. Robin's going to be home again tomorrow. So we're having a good weekend here at the house, just good family time. So I wish you and yours just that. Enjoy watching the football games if you're into that, whether it's college or pro. And we'll catch you next time. All right. Thanks again for watching. Bye-bye.